What is going on, everybody? It is Friday night. That means it's time for trivia. Now, you've noticed if you've been in the chat that I tried to up my game a little bit. I have some streaming software now, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. I have created a link that you can use to go to the trivia score sheet, bit.ly/trivia score sheet. So punch that into the browser and you can check out the score sheet. So, regular trivia this week. I know I had a poll in my Facebook group to decide on the first themed game that we're going to do. Looks like Harry Potter won by a decent amount. So we are going to do Harry Potter next week. This week is going to be regular old trivia, regular 5 rounds. If you've played before, you know how it goes. If you've not played before, round 1 is general knowledge. Round 2 has to do with movies. Round 3 is a proper music round this week with the actual people singing. Round 4 is my 4, 3, 2, 1 round, and round 5 is visual round. So I only have really one rule. Well, 2 rules. Let's say 2 rules. Rule number 1 is do not cheat. There is no way that I can enforce this rule, and there is really nothing I can do if you do cheat. I have to just assume that you're not cheating. So please don't cheat. It sort of ruins the game, and there's nothing that I can do. Rule number 2 is have fun. Play in teams. Play by yourself. Play however you want to play to make it good. So I think that's it. Oh, the other thing, one more change this week is, as you noticed in the intro, I have a timer now. I got some good constructive criticism over the past week about the game dragging on a little bit too long, and I never want it to seem a little too boring with a lot of downtime. So I will set up a timer for each round so you know how much time you have left. Now, because the first round is usually the longest because I want to make sure everyone is playing and nobody's late, then the first round is going to be 15 minutes. Every round after that is going to be 10 minutes, except for the music round, which is going to go as long as the music goes. I'll play you snippets of songs. So I think that's it. If you are in Southern California like I am, I hope you're staying cool because it is hot as hell today. I think it was 98 in my town. Yeah, so I'm going to have a beer. We're moving, so that's why all this stuff has changed behind us. I do have a cat in the room. He'll show himself at some point. So, we are going to get started with round 1. Let me just do this. Oh, look at that. All right. So, like I said, 15 minutes for round 1. And I have just posted the link to round 1 in the chat. So why don't you get started? And if you have any questions, feel free to add them in the chat. Is that Schlitz malt liquor? No, it is what I had last week. I don't drink all that much anymore. So this is the Henninger Premium Lager. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to get all high tech. I mean, it still looks pretty rinky dink, but this is leaps and bounds better than I had last week. And there's a delay. This is some behind the scenes inside baseball stuff, but there is a delay, about a 25-second delay from when I actually broadcast to when you see it. So I have to I have to be mindful of that while I'm responding to you. But chat is instantaneous. I will see what you type in chat, and I will respond to it instantaneously. So if you haven't already, start on round 1. Round 1 is the general knowledge round. There are 10 questions. I'm going to post it one more time. Now, the timer is really kind of just to keep me on track and make sure that I'm keeping you guys on track. I'm not going to be super strict about the timer, but please try and get it in on time. And I apologize for any of the sound that you might hear. Also, my hair. The neighbors are chopping down a tree or something. Let's see. Yeah, we got 35 people tiered right now. Welcome, everybody. If this is your first time, then welcome, welcome. One thing I would like to ask you guys, I hate to sound like a typical YouTube person, but if you subscribe, I don't care if you like, but if you could subscribe to my channel here, I'm just trying to get to 100 so I can create a custom URL. That's all I want. I'm not trying to get YouTube famous here. I don't care if I have 100 subs for the rest of the time that I'm doing this. All I want is that 100 so I can create a custom URL to make it easier to find me. So if you haven't already, if you could please sub to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Any of you in Orange County go out to the beaches since they got opened today? Since it was like 90 some odd degrees and all across Orange County. I was wondering about that. I miss the beach, but I don't want to go down there when there's a million people, which I assume there would be since it was so hot. Oh. J Dablo, sorry. It's back. Oh no, it's not backwards. Henninger Premium Lager, available at your local Trader Joe's. That's where I get most of my beer. I think I said that last time. It's cheap and delicious. Just like me. Oh, we got one in already. Jack and Coke here. Is number 6 worded correctly? Let me look. I believe so. Yes, number 6 is worded correctly. Tony the Tiger was not the first mascot of Frosted Flakes. There was another mascot. I want to know what animal that mascot was. Jack and Coke. I just packed up all my good booze. Since we're moving, we packed a lot of the kitchen today, so I wanted to grab some of my Jameson that I have, some barrel strength Jameson from Ireland. But my wife said that these were in the fridge, so I should drink these first, since booze can last for a long time, but these have been in the fridge for about a week and a half. I've got a lot of self-control when it comes to beer. or booze, I guess, just in general. What I'm saying is I'm not an alcoholic, but I play one on TV. Oh, and for those of you who this is your first time, make sure that you use the same team name or at least a similar team name every round, so I know who you are. That way I can keep track of it on the score sheet and not think that it's a new team and not give you the points that you deserve. So please, do me a favor, if you would. Smart wife. Yeah, she is a very smart wife. She's also a very pregnant wife right now. So I try to do everything in my power to not upset her. I think I'm doing okay. All right, so far the two answer sheets that I got, well, maybe they can do better in round 2. What I'm saying is the board is open. The floor is open. When the pandemic is going to be over? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the timer goes that high. It's only got 2 digits on each of these things. So I could just put it at 99.99 and then just keep repeating it over and over and over and over. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to go. I keep telling my wife that Kathy, she's not just my wife, she's Kathy. I keep telling her that the longer it goes on, the less people are going to pay attention to it. And that is a problem because most people are going to do whatever they want. The longer this goes on, they're going to just do whatever. It's not going to matter. Oh, all right. We got a couple more in. Nice, nice, nice. I think the timer is helping. Todd, I love your name. Your team name. All right, we got 6 answers in. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it fresh. Trying to not have too many big lulls in here. And again, I apologize for the sawing outside. Hello. Where's everyone from? That's something I'm interested in. I know I posted this a lot on my own Facebook and on the Orange County subreddit because that's where I am. But where is everyone else from? Are y'all from Southern California, Orange County area, LA? I don't know. Other places? Village Covifis. Yes. All right. Orange. Perfect. All right. We got a little less than 4 minutes to go. If you're still working on that, start wrapping it up. San Jose is a beautiful town. Just double checking an answer to make sure I'm right. Or at least that I was right when I wrote the question. Turns out I was. All right, we got 9 answer sheets in. Pretty sure they're, well, honestly, I don't know. Maybe there's more of you out there. We'll see. Oh, 3, 4 people just turned it in all at once. Let's see. The first round is always the longest just because I don't know who's playing. How many of you are playing? I don't know how many teams there are, so I want to make sure that I'm not shortchanging anybody. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. If you ever want to see it, I just posted the sheet, but if you ever want to see it, it's bit.ly/trivia score sheet. And I can post that again later. But it's posted in chat now. So far we have two team names that are very apropos for the time. All right, we only got about 30 seconds left. Get those answer sheets in. What? Wait a minute. What just happened? Hold on 1 second. All right. Man, those liberals. All right. Sorry about that. I will finish up scoring, but I want to keep the game rolling. So I got 16 responses in. I'm going to assume that's it since time is up. If you've still got some answer sheets out there, get them in now. I'll double check, but I'm going to go over the answers here. I'm going to assume everyone's turned in, so let's go over the answers real quick. If you haven't turned in, let me know, and I will, maybe I'll reopen it for submission, but we'll see. All right, let's go over the answers real quick to round 1. Number 1, entomology is the study of insects. It is the study of insects or bugs. Number 2, in the Wizard of Oz book, what color were Dorothy's slippers? They were silver. They were silver slippers. Number 3, what year was the first iPhone model released? That was 2007. Number 4, what animal is featured on the Porsche logo? That would be a horse. It is a prancing horse. Number 5, how many hearts does an octopus have? They have 3 hearts. Number 6, Tony the Tiger was not the first mascot of Frosted Flakes. Which animal was? It was actually a kangaroo. I think it was like Kala the kangaroo or something, but it was a kangaroo. That's the answer I was looking for. Number 7, Quito is the capital of Ecuador in South America. Number 8, how many different letters are there in the Roman numeral system? There are actually 7. You have I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. 7. Number 8, which author penned the novel The Picture of Dorian Gray? That'd be Oscar Wilde. And finally, number 10, how many millions are there in 1 trillion? There are actually 1 million millions in 1 trillion. So there you go. I'm going to, while you guys are starting to work on round 2, I will post the score, I will post round 3 or round 2 for you. While you guys are working on that, I will finish up scoring round 1 so you guys can be certain. And I'll go back over and look at some to make sure. So round 2 is our movie round. A little different this week. We are not doing movie quotes. We are doing movie synopses. And just like we normally do in this round, there's a connection between all of these movies, and or there's something that connects all these movies. So if you guess that, you get a bonus point. So there's 11 points possible in this round. So anyway, round 2 is up. I'm going to finish grading round 1 while you are working on round 2. So if you have any questions, shoot them into chat. Let me know. Oh, and my handy dandy timer. Boom. All right, did everyone get in on round 1? Did everyone get their answer sheets counted on round 1? If you didn't, let me know. As it stands, it looks like we have 16 teams. That's pretty good. Also, the saddest team name, Leukemia Skywalker. I mean, it's funny, but I'm always a fan of funny trivia team names. Those are always the best. Topical ones, too, are always fun. Man, I hope that fucking sawing is not super distracting. because it's really distracting for me. If you guys can hear it, Jesus. Or Moses. Whatever. I have to say, most of the game is pretty close right now. I mean, it's only been one round, so who knows how it's going to go. Oh, nice. We already have one answer sheet in. Perfect score for the first answer sheet in. Also, I apologize for all the ahs that I'm doing. I just love the taste of beer. Brings it out of me. All right, I hope I didn't make round two too easy. 2 perfect scores in a row. All right, 3 perfect scores in a row. I might have made round 2 a little too easy. I say that, but then there's probably some of you that are struggling with the answers right now. And for that, I apologize. No, I don't. I'm trying to make you guys think. Mind Chaser. So what's the thing that you guys missed the most since all this quarantine happened? For me, it was the Renaissance Fair. That's the highlight of my year every year. And they couldn't do it this year because of quarantine, which is fine. I don't want to be trapped with a bunch of weird people when there's a sickness going around, but I was sad to not go. We go every year. This is the first year in a long time that we haven't gone. Actually, I think it should still be happening right about now. It's on for like 6 weeks. Yeah, we're like right in the middle of it. It goes until May. Makes me sad to think that I won't go until next year. I won't see the jousters. I won't drink at the oubliette. I won't. Yes, 4 is real. Just so you know, I pulled these synopses straight from IMDb, so it is 100% real. Count on it. Also, my chair is squeaky. This is just terrible. I'm like an audiophile, and this is terrible audio because I got the fan going. I got my chair that squeaks. I need to be in a soundproof room with a silent chair and no asshole outside chopping down a tree for some freaking reason. It's all right. We're going to be moving to a much quieter neighborhood in about 3 weeks or so. And then I'll still be doing this, and it'll be much more quiet until there's a baby, and then there's going to be baby screaming. I mean, I assume baby screaming. I'm planning for it. Five more minutes left. Looks like we still have 7 teams out. A lot of cheaters out here. I don't know. I have to, like I said, I have to assume that, well, like I said in the pre-show chat, get here early if you want to partake in that. I have to assume either you're all cheating or none of you are cheating. So I choose to believe that none of you are cheating. Hey, let's keep it PG-13 in the chat. That was our one F-bomb. We can't use anymore or else we get an R rating. Just kidding, do whatever you want. Oh man. Did you guys think that summer would show up, in April? I didn't. It's supposed to be hot like this for the next couple days. I mean, more than one team got a perfect score on round 2. So, either they're all cheating or none of them are cheating. Like I said, I choose to believe that none of them are cheating. I did it again. It's okay, though. It's good beer. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. I still got about 4 teams out there still. So get those answer sheets in. 2 more minutes. It's cold here. It was 98 degrees here today. Ridiculous. It was like 80 by 7 a.m. It was stupid today. I wish it were still cold. I'm just glad we're paying people to move us instead of doing it ourselves, even though it's in like 3 or 4 weeks, whatever, 3 weeks. It's awful. Oh, but it's a dry heat. As if that matters. Oh, my dumbass. My dumbass got water on my trackpad. There we go. Read a book, motherfucker. Oh, I just bunched us up into R-rated right now. Or watch a movie. Oh, everybody's in. Everybody's in before the deadline. All right, hang on one second. Let me see if I can get them all graded real quick. I think I can. Well, it doesn't matter because I will not be able to. I will not be able to do the music round until I've got them all graded. But I've only got 2 more, so hang on one second. One second. I will say that I was a little bit generous on some of these, but not so much that I'm giving away the farm. Okay. All right. Everyone's turned in. Everyone's graded. Let me go over the answers real quick. If I can get there. Round 2. Number 1. Set on the last day of camp in the hot summer of 1981, a group of counselors try to complete their unfinished business before the day ends. That is Wet Hot American Summer. Number 2, an oddball journalist and a psychopathic lawyer travel to Las Vegas for a series of psychedelic escapades. That is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Number 3, 5 Vermont state troopers and avid pranksters with a knack for screwing up try to save their jobs and outdo the local police department by solving a crime. Super Troopers, one of the best movies ever. Number 4, a process server and his marijuana dealer wind up on the run from hitmen and a corrupt police officer after he witnesses his dealer's boss murder a competitor while trying to serve papers on him. That is Pineapple Express. Number 5, a man mistaken for a millionaire of the same name seeks restitution for his ruined rug and enlists his bowling buddies to help get it. That is The Big Lebowski. Number 6, the adventures of high school and junior high students on the last day of school in May 1976. That's the movie Dazed and Confused. 7, 6 people are stuck in a house after a series of devastating events just destroyed the city. Inside, the group not only have to face the apocalypse, but themselves. That is, This Is the End. Number 8, a group of Southern California high school students are enjoying their most important subjects, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That is Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Number 9, the story of 3 not-so-bright men who come up with a series of crazy schemes to get a friend out of jail. That's the movie Half-Baked. And number 10, 2 friends embark on a quest to satisfy their desire for burgers. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. And what do these movies all have in common? Oh, they're all stoner movies. They're all movies that have to do with marijuana. I thought that was pretty appropriate for the week. Yeah, since not a lot of people got to celebrate it. I celebrated it in question form. So we are going to move on to round 3. Now, round 3 is going to be different. Nobody here some of you who have come to my my trivia games out and about in the cities will be familiar with this, and I hope it works because otherwise I got nothing for round 3. But in round 3, we are going to do a Name That Tune round. I'm going to play you snippets from 10 different songs. You are going to tell me the name of the artist and the name of the song. I've just posted the link to the answer sheet in the chat. Here's how it works. There is a format. It's just helping me. It's not going to, if you don't do it that way, it's not going to make your answer wrong, but it helps me grade it. So I'm going to play you the song, couple seconds of the song, and then you are going to tell me the name of the artist and the name of the song. Pretty simple, right? Man, I hope it works. So let's go. Oh, I never even went to round 2. Well, we're in round 2. Now we're in round 3. And we don't need the timer. Bam. All right. Round 3. Everyone understands the rules. Let's not. Well, you guys don't do it anyway. I was going to say, let's not shout out answers, but no one's going to shout out or type the answers into the chat. But don't do that. Don't type the answers into chat. So, this gonna suck. We'll see. We will see. It should. I tested it last week or earlier in the week, and it should work. God, I hope it works. All right. Here we go with song number 10.
Operator, number please. It's been so many years. She remembered my old voice while I fight the tears. Hello, hello, there is this Martha, this is
Where are my cats
old
today?
Tom Frost.
Well, one of them is hiding. I can't really see. It's hiding under
distance.
that
Don't worry about the
contraption
cost.
over there. I don't know if I want to disturb it, but I will grab it if I
years
can.
or more now, Martha, please recall.
Also, sorry for talking through the song. Those are your 10 songs. I am going to say that you guys got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes starting a second ago to get those answer sheets in to me. 2 more minutes to get those in. And as I'm grading those, once the 2 minutes are up, I will post the answer, or I will post round 4, and then I will go over the answers and the standings. You can see the standings, but I'll go over them anyway. Also, Kathy is downstairs playing a different game with some of her friends online in a Zoom chat for someone's birthday. So la-di-da. She was playing last week, but not this week. So finish up those answer sheets. Get them in. If you don't know them now, you're probably not going to know them. But we'll see. Now, this is a round where people can really come back. We say hello. All right. Better hurry up and get those answer sheets in. Looks like I got 2 more left out. All right. One left. Let's get that answer sheet in, please. There's 15 in the queue, and there are 16 teams, so I know one of you is still out there. Let's do it. Get it in. Also, I wish I had more beer. All right. You're all in. I'm going to turn off the accepting for round 3. I'm going to go over the answers. It'll take me a minute to grade them. I want to keep this game moving. So let's go over the answers. Song number 1 was Annie, Annie Over by Steppenwolf. Number 2 was Valerie by Steve Winwood. 3 was Rosanna by Toto. 4 was Oh Sherry by Steve Perry. 5 was Allison by Elvis Costello. 6 was the inspiration for this round. It was Beth by Kiss. I've been on a Kiss sort of kick for the last couple of days. 7 was Jolene by Dolly Parton. 8 was Cracklin' Rosie by Neil Diamond. 9 was Layla by Derek and the Dominoes. And finally, number 10 was Martha by Tom Waits. And the connection was that they all had to do with women's names. All of the songs had women's names in the titles. Beer him, Kathy. There are no more beers. This was the last beer. This was the last beer in the house. And I think we already packed up my booze. So I'd have to cut open a box to get at my booze. So I'm out of luck. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. I'm going to give you the answer sheet, or the sheet for round 4. Round 4 is our 4-3-2-1 round. So there you go. While you're doing that, I will grade the rest of these round 3s, and I will get back to you with the scores. So if you are waiting for those scores, just give me a couple of minutes, and I'll make it happen. You do. Sorry, Nicole. I'll fix it right now. That's what I get for trying to do it while I'm doing something else. I am not giving credit for Eric Clapton on the Layla question, because that was not Eric Clapton. That was Derek and the Dominoes. It wasn't the acoustic version. But it was Derek and the Dominoes. That's like saying, was it a Beatles song or was it John Lennon because he wrote the song? Was it a Beatles song or was it a John Lennon song? Come on. Is it a Rolling Stones song or is it a Mick Jagger song? Just because he had a solo career doesn't mean that was the band's name that sang the song, that version of it. I'm not trying to be a dick. Well, a little bit of a dick. Just like Oh Sherry is not a Journey song. It's a Steve Perry song. My wife is downstairs playing Jackbox. Well, if you guys lose by 1, maybe I'll go back. It's not even the same thing. Let me think about it. I am a generous God, and maybe I'll go back and change my mind, but let me think about it. For number 2 on round 4, I will accept cities are great. Try your best to be specific. I'll say that about number 2. Almost done grading round 3. Sorry, guys. Oh, I did forget to start the timer. Thank you for thank you for reminding me. Since the timer's already, or since I forgot to do the timer, let's just start the timer. We'll go to round 4. Bam! Look at that. Round 4. We'll go 10 minutes because it's been about 5 minutes. Oh, look! It's a treat for everybody. The cat is here to say hello. Sprinkles. He's been nervous because of all the boxes. I would say for number 4 that number 4 is the top earning artist. The top earning artist of all of 2019. This is too goddamn fancy. I'm sorry it's too fancy for you, Ryan. Did I miss state sponsored Lysol injections answers turned in for round 3? I didn't get those. Please let me know if you're still here. State sponsored Lysol injections. All right, we already got 7 responses for round 4. You got 7 minutes left. So I'm going to go over the scores real quick. I think I've got everybody. If I don't, please let me know. The only one I was looking for was state-sponsored Lysol injection. If you guys are still here, please let me know, and I will unlock the thing and grab your answer sheet. So after 3 rounds, we've got in alphabetical order because that's how I roll at this point. Bagel Shirt with 21, Leukemia Skywalker with 32, Lysol Shots from the Village Covidiot, 30 points. Michelada's 19 points. Mid to West with 32. 99 with 30. 17 for Quarantatas. 27 for Quarantestions. 29 for Quarantitties. 16 for state-sponsored Lysol injections, but they got a 0 for the last round because I didn't get an answer sheet from them. 11 points for Scott. 28 points for 6 Feet in My Pants. 34 points for Suck My Ditka Quarantine. 20 points for Team Ningen, 28 points for The Shunting, 32 points for Zombies, and 5 points for Chubby Bunny jumping in the game in round 3, unless you guys were the other ones. You did submit? Let me go back and look. I want to make sure I get your answer sheet in. State-sponsored. Want to make sure. I definitely didn't get it. If you submitted it, try submitting it again just in case. I'll have to take your word that you didn't change anything, but try submitting it again just in case. And oh wait, that's round 3. Round 4, I've almost got everybody. So we got 5 more minutes or so in round 4. Actually, I only have 2 more answer sheets out for round 4. Okay. I will be on the lookout. Yeah, for round 3. I didn't get the state-sponsored Lysol injections answer sheet for round 3. For Lysol injection, yeah. State-sponsored Lysol injection. I'm going to go back and look. I've only got 16 for state-sponsored, 16 for round 3. I didn't get... I believe you. Yes, hello. The cat is nervous. He's meowing. All right, it looks like I'm just missing 1 for round 3, or round 4, sorry. Looks like I'm only missing one now. Okay. Give me 1 second here. All right. All right. Is everyone turned in for round? I got yours for round 3 there, guys. All right. Looks like everyone's turned in for round 4. Looks like everyone's turned in for round 4, and we've still got time left. So let me go over the answers real quick, and then I'll finish grading round 4. I've got a couple more to grade, but I'll keep the game moving. So for round 4. Number 1, what are the names of the 4 main newsmen from the movie Anchorman? That'd be Ron Burgundy, Brick Tamlin, Brian Fantana, and Champ Kind. Number 2, what locations serve as the 3 points to the Bermuda Triangle? Well, you've got Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, the island. So I accepted Puerto Rico, Miami, Bermuda. I was a little bit generous on this one. Number 3, what are the names of Steve Irwin's 2 children? They are Robert and Bindi, or Bindi and Robert. I can't remember which one's older, but Bindi and Robert. And finally, number 4, who is the top-selling recording artist of 2019? That's T-Swizzle, Taylor Swift. She was the top-selling recording artist of 2019. So, like I said, I will continue grading those. Congratulations if you got those ones right. And now, does anyone read the comments? I always read the comments. I've thought about doing a sort of double or nothing or triple or nothing or all or nothing type of thing where you could double your points at the end or you lose all your points. I might institute that very soon. We will see. So, I got 18 responses in for round 4. Interesting. Anyway, I will continue grading for round 4, and you guys can get started working on round 5. Round 5 is the last round of the game, and it is our visual round. Good luck. Oh shit, timer. Thank you. Also, it is round 5. And here is the timer. We'll go and start with, since it's probably been a little minute or two, we'll start with 13 minutes. Message retracted. Apologies for not starting the timer on time. I'm still new in learning. Apologies for not putting up the timer. I'm still trying to train myself to do this. This is all new to me. I was playing with this all this week to try and figure it out, and so I'm not used to the. I'll get better. I'll get better with the routine. All right, I finally got round 4 graded. Apologies for that taking so long, but hey, we're keeping the game moving. We're keeping it fresh. We're keeping it snappy. As little downtime as possible. I know you guys are busy people. You wanna make the best of your Friday night that you're stuck in quarantine with me, captive audience. So I'm glad you're here with me, is what I'm saying. And I'm sorry if you thought Post Malone was the top selling recording artist of 2019. That would be T Swizzle Taylor Swift. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you thought that. She made the most money. All right, we got one response in. This is the last round of the game, so make it count. First answer sheet turned in, and it is a perfect score. I did check my answers. If you just Google, I hope you're talking about the Taylor Swift one, top selling recording artist of 2019. She's the first thing that pops up. Forgot I was on. I do have the internet. I said top selling. All right, we're about halfway through the round. I've got, I think, 3 in. Halfway through the round and 3 answer sheets in. Hope you guys appreciate this round. Double music round. Sometimes the only way to win is to lose. All right, I got 9 answers in out of 16. Actually, 17 now. 10 answers in. Let's see, a little less than 4 minutes to go, and I've got 11 teams in. Still 11 with a little over 2 minutes. Well, a little less than 3 minutes to go. Jeff, what's your team name? All right. A little over a minute left, and there's still a couple of teams out. Let me check. Mid to west. Give me a minute. Just a few seconds left. Oh, apologies, Jeff. You did get 100% on that one, so I'm sorry. All right, time's up. Get those answer sheets in. I believe they're all in. Give me a couple of seconds here to grade everything. I'm almost done. I was on, let's see, Zombies, Micheladas, got them. Micheladas. Sorry, Leukemia Skywalker. I just got a couple left to do. Apologies. I could definitely look into something like that. But I'm still learning how to use this technology. I'm used to doing this in front of a crowd and using pen and paper while using a laptop. But the streaming stuff is, there's a little bit of a learning curve for me since I don't really stream anything. Almost done. Almost done. All right, only got one more. Hot August night. It's a hot April night. Oops. Alrighty. We got all the answers in. Doesn't look like there's any ties. So let's go over the answers real quick. Let me pull them up here. Number one. Number one is The Offspring. Number two is The Misfits. 3 is The Grateful Dead. 4 is Queen. 5 is Nirvana. 6 is The Rolling Stones. 7 is Red Hot Chili Peppers. 8 is Radiohead. 9 is Jamiroquai. 10 is Motorhead. 11 is Scissor Sister. And 12 is Public Enemy. So, at the end of the game, here are your scores. In 17th place with 15 points, Chubby Bunny. In 16th place with 16 points, Scott. In 14th place with 33, in 15th place with 32 points, we have the Quarantatas. In 14th place with 33 points, the Micheladas. In 13th place with 36 points, Team Nilogen. In 12th place with 38 points, 6 Feet in My Pants. Tied for 10th with 41 apiece, we have Bagel Shirt and 99. Whoa, four-way tie for 6th place with 43 points apiece. We have The Shunting, state-sponsored Lysol injections, Quarantitties, and Lysol shots from the Village Covidiot. Oh, we do have a tie at the top. 5th place with 44 points is Zombies. 4th place with 48 points, the Quarantestions. 3rd place with 50 points, Leukemia Skywalker. And tied for 1st with 53 points apiece, we have Mid to West and Suck My Ditka Quarantine. Man, I normally have a tiebreaker, but I didn't prepare one. I need to prepare one for next week. So we're just gonna go with tie right now, since we don't really have any prizes. We don't have any prizes. We don't really have any prizes. We don't have any prizes, so there's nothing really. So congratulations to our winners. Oh, let me do something since I did it anyway. We're in the end, so hey, look at that. If you go to bit.ly/Friday Night Trivia, that is the link, the direct link to the Facebook group where I post all of the trivia information. Last week, this week, I posted a poll to see what theme game we all want to do next week, and the winner by a decent margin was Harry Potter. So next week we'll be doing a Harry Potter themed game. If you want to get in on that, get the teams together now and be ready for next week. I'm putting the game together as we speak. It'll be the same time, Friday at 7 p.m. Harry Potter themed. So go to bit.ly/Friday Night Trivia. You could look me up on Instagram and Facebook. My name right here. This name, I'm putting it in chat. This name right here. If you look up my name in chat. Sorry, I'll put that back up. If you look up the name on Instagram or Facebook, you will find my pages where I post information about the games. Yeah, Harry Potter next week. It'll be exciting. I'm trying to make the questions fair but difficult. I'm actually reading the books to my wife and my soon-to-be son as a way of getting to know them. Because I actually never read the books. They came out a little bit after it was my time to read them. I was already in high school when they came out. I know that probably most of you, it doesn't matter. You read them anyway, but I didn't. So yeah. So if you want to do that next week, that's great. I wanted to give a shout out to, let's see, where'd it go? I wanted to give a shout out to a friend of mine who started a baking company, and her name is Casey. And if you go on Instagram, I don't know where it went. Sugar and Grain Co. Instagram, Sugar and Grain Co. That is her Instagram. If you want to check out the baking, she's going to start selling cookies and stuff. So